spoonful.
All right, hello Facebook. Sorry we are late. We lost track of time making some
Aaron's crawling underneath. Don't mind him.
yeah, some cool, what were we making? Thieves soft scrub?
Thieves soft scrub.
Yeah, so you guys are gonna get that recipe, so that's super cool with this class, and you're also gonna get like a little mini tour of how I detox my home. So there are a lot of things shoved in a lot of closets to get ready for this life. For real. We will not open closet doors.
The Mann family are real people.
Yeah, real people who shove things in closets to clean. That is how we clean.
Yes. If you want to know how to detox your closets, you'll have to tune in for a different class.
Yes, somebody's going to have to come teach me that. Man, so last minute we did change this around to be here, and for many reasons, it's really hard to set up a Detox Your Home class and really make it cool to see how you really detox the rooms in your house, not in a house. We usually do our classes in Toma now, which has been really cool, which I also forgot to let Ty know we wouldn't be there tonight, so sorry, Ty, if you're watching this. But
he probably figured the weather.
yeah, you know, and
We'll
also
blame the weather. It is pretty yucky out.
So we are also, just for those of you that are tuning in and coming to our classes and watching our classes, on the 29th of the month, the last Monday, we are switching to have our pamper party, facials and makeovers at my house. My husband doesn't know that yet. He's standing right here.
He knows now.
We are also leaving after the class for vacation. So, I didn't tell him about tonight either. So, this is a great class.
I just pulled in the driveway and he was like, who is at our house?
Why are there people here? So if anybody is in the area and can make it to that class, that's so fun to see the transformation of using all natural facial products and makeup to get the before and after pictures, and it's always a fun time. We make it fun. You're not going to be here.
Super fun. I know. I'm really bummed. I know. Brianna's sitting here too, and she's like, "Wait."
Yeah, that's like one of the most fun classes.
I think we have to reschedule.
Yeah, we'll just have to do another one.
Do another one.
I just ordered a ton of the makeup and to make sure that I had enough for people. So hopefully we get a good crowd coming out here, but you do have to pre-register so I can have setups. Like we even set up cute little stations for people. You have your own little tray of stuff to put makeup on and have facials. It's cool.
It really is very fun, and I truly am bummed I'm missing it. So do show up and come, and then we'll do another one when I'm here.
Yeah.
But don't wait for that one, because you can always come to both.
Yeah, and we will keep going virtual so far anyways, as we know it, we will keep going virtual at 7 p.m. on Mondays to bring you lots of different fun classes. So tonight's class we have, which I love this little book too that you can order. It's Young Living Lifestyle Total Home Upgrade. And it's a pretty cool book for how to get all the toxins out of your house and make it a safe place for your kids, a safe place for your pets. And you'll see as we go through some of the rooms in my house, it's fun to have the products hanging around because they're really good products that we definitely have fallen in love with. So
for sure. Yeah, I love the intro even to the book because it talks about how our homes are a safe haven and they're such a great place for gathering and doing things together. And then it turns dark and says, but have you ever considered the fact that your home could be making you sick? Guys, we don't want that for you. We just want the positive. And then we want that sentence to end and skip the reverse part. So we don't want your home to be making you sick. And that's what we want to teach you about tonight is how to keep that from happening.
Hey, Michelle. Hey, Linda.
Yeah, who else on there? It's hard. We're using a phone so that we can be transportable.
Yes, because we're going to walk through the house, just not in those closets.
So it's harder to read your comments and see who's on there. So when we're squinting... That's why.
Hey, Nicole, sorry that we are not there tonight.
Yeah.
We're here.
We are here.
All right.
It's a good place to be.
Yes, you should have came, but you know what?
Getting home might be tricky.
The roads are not the greatest.
It's all good.
So, okay, so it says the 3 steps to this are identifying the harmful products in your house. I love to tell people about the Think Dirty app because you can literally scan what's underneath your sink and see what ingredients are in those products that you may not even realize, and then click on the ingredient and see what that ingredient does. So it'll also rate it from clean to dirty. Clean is green, yellow is moderate, and red is like cancer causing, okay, for real.
And you might make people wonder why you have an app on your phone called Think Dirty, but that's okay. It's a good conversation starter.
That's right. That's right.
All right.
So identify those red flags ingredients and then replace the toxic products with safe, effective alternative products that you can trust. So we're allowed to say that our products are toxic chemical free. So we don't have toxic chemicals in our products, okay? And then step 3 is the lifestyle. Implement that lifestyle of wellness, purpose, and abundance by taking full advantage of your Young Living shopping club. Okay, so I love the shopping club. You guys are going to see how I literally buy everything through the Young Living shopping club. And I probably could even buy more, but I mean, I probably have all the products. Just going to say.
Probably has most of them. Once in a while, though, I still come across one that I'm like, wait, I didn't even know we had that.
You know what I have not ordered ever is we have a stevia of some sort, or a sweetener, right? Of some sort. Agave. I've never ordered that. I found a product I haven't tried.
See, I think I actually have ordered that.
No, not bad.
Yeah, so step 3, the lifestyle thing, that's why we're here and not in a restaurant tonight, because it's much better to see that lifestyle change in action, and the best way to do that is to see it in a real person's home who has made that lifestyle change.
Nicole made a really good point. So Think Dirty and EWG were purchased by somebody else, and I want to say that I heard they were purchased by like Johnson & Johnson, and the reason being is because those products were not rated good before. I know, it's hard. Like, who can you even trust these days?
I know.
I promise you can trust me.
There's a page in here about greenwashing, so you may need to be a little more cautious with those now.
It's a good place to start, but y'all, like, Johnson & Johnson were removed off of the shelves of the hospitals because they were found to have cancer-causing agents in them, right? Like, I remember working as a nurse thinking, dang, like, this is what I washed my babies with when they were little. Not Manoa, but he got lucky. He's the lucky one. No chemicals there. But still, I mean, you gotta look into it. So thank you, Nicole, for making that point. I can't vouch for like everything, but it's a good place to start.
Yeah, they do have a lot of great information, but yeah, be wary even of that. I think I had heard that too. I totally forgot. All right. So what's the big deal with toxins? Do they really make you sick? And you guys, I don't know how many times I've heard, it can't be that big of a deal. I'm still alive.
Right. Yeah, I get that too.
I grew up with processed foods. I grew up using all this stuff that you're saying is toxic. Guys, we're going to talk more about why it does matter. And yes, we're still alive. But if you look at the statistics of how much the major diseases and issues in our bodies are increasing, it is absolutely insane. I mean, it's not by like a few percent, it's by hundreds of percents.
Yeah, they say when the war on cancer started, it was what, 1 in like 55 people had cancer or something like that, and now it's like 1 in 3.
Yep.
So really, you didn't end up just okay. And I love when Krishna puts it that little bits over a long period of time, even though for some reason the United States allows some of these products or chemicals into our products, it's in these small amounts that they say will be fine. But when you use some of those things every single day, like your Clean and Clear or your Clearasil face wash or whatever it is you use every day that you don't realize maybe has some hidden dangers lurking in it, right? Well, it's over 60 years of using that you're doing harm to your kidneys and to your liver and maybe getting cancer. Like, let's be real about it, okay? And for me, that was my big, like, listen, I need to make baby steps to do what I can to make sure that I'm healthy and around as long as I can be for my children and someday grandchildren.
Right. And I love this book. I've actually never taught from this book before, but one of the first thing it addresses is exactly what Angela's talking about. So for those of you who like the technical terms, it's called bioaccumulation. And that is when we're building up toxins in our body faster than our bodies can get rid of them. And unfortunately, because so many of our products have a little bit of this and a little bit of that in it, it's accumulating in almost everyone's bodies, including little kids. Yeah. Far faster than our bodies could possibly eliminate it. Bye, guys. our guests made their Thieves Soft Scrub, and they're heading out because they've already been here learning with us for an hour. All right, let's see. And another thing to remember is when I say a little bit of this and a little bit of that, each product has multiple different toxins in them.
Right, some over like 300 to 400 different ingredients. Am I saying that right? Mm-hmm. And a lot of them are endocrine disruptors, which a lot of people don't click that light bulb moment, right? But your endocrine system is like your hormones, it controls your mood, your sleep, your weight, right? Like the three most important things I feel, outside of like your brain and your heart, right? But your mood is really important, and so is your weight and sleeping. I mean, come on, check the boxes here.
Sleep is very important. I like that one.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, heart, as long as I'm sleeping.
As long as I sleep,
it's good. But for real, I mean, I think mood is a really, really important thing that people don't realize. Could the chemicals that you're using actually affect the mood that you have? And the answer is yes.
Oh, for sure. And then you're spreading that then. Mm-hmm. Even without spreading the toxins, you're spreading the mood and the psychology and the emotions that come with what we're doing to ourselves.
How many of you just thought of some like really crabby people that you know that you're like, you need thieves cleaner and you need thieves cleaner?
Let's detox your house.
Just kidding.
No, we should be thinking of our own selves.
Most of you are like,
don't
it's
project.
you. Yeah, if it's me, I'm sorry, okay? Anyways, okay, so
if you're thinking of me, I welcome you to come help me declutter my house. Is that the same as detox?
Ish.
Not exactly.
No, it's not. But
oh well.
Decluttering means mood too. Let me tell you what. Sometimes I can't be in my office working because I just can't. I get crappy because there's just so much crap in there. I gotta come sit on the clean island after the boys clean it, of course.
Oh well. And another thing to remember is a lot of people are like, well, it's not like I'm eating this stuff. Well, we are eating a lot of it, unfortunately. But anything that goes on your skin, guys, if it goes on your skin, it's going into your blood system. In fact, it's going very quickly into your blood system.
Your skin is your largest organ, but it's also your thinnest organ. And whatever you think about pain patches. When people put pain patches on, that gets absorbed right into their bloodstream, right? Quick. I mean, real quick. You feel that pretty quickly. So the same is true for all the products that we're using daily. And I'm talking about washing your clothes with Tide. Right? You hang out in those clothes and you sweat in them and you run around in them all 24 hours a day, right? So you're letting those chemicals absorb into your bloodstream. And for me, it was like I never thought of those things, but once I got it, I was like, this is an aha moment. I want better for my kids. I want what they're using to be healthy stuff. You know?
And then you start noticing. So our point of the class is we just want to educate so that people are more aware and they start paying attention and noticing.
And doing your own research, right? Because nobody told me those things. I wasn't educated, so I didn't care. But I am the first to say bleach was my favorite product, and I loved coming home after my floors had been pine soled. Like that smell, I was like, yeah, and now I'm like, oh, I could puke smelling all of those chemicals, right?
Yeah, the Clorox bleach wipes, now Thieves wipes only.
Yeah, and those that used to be a good smell. You're like, oh, my Lysol wipes, right?
It smells clean, and now I'm like, it's giving me a headache.
It's like perfume. You used to be like, oh, that smells so good, that perfume, and now you're like, oh, there's some pretty toxic stuff in that. Probably should just use my oil, right? Mm-hmm. But you don't realize that it smells bad until you realize the effect it's having on your body. Right. And then there's some people that choose not to care, and we're not like dogging on you. You have to make your own decisions, but we just want to put the education out there.
Right. And do remember, you're probably going to have to take little steps. So as you watch us walk through Angela's house, who has for 8 years been transitioning into this non-toxic lifestyle.
I still will say the last thing to go for me, as much as I can use the soft scrub stuff, is the Lysol toilet wands. But I don't clean the top of the toilet that I sit on in that. So I still am putting chemicals into the water, but that's just because it's easy. There's a wand and, you just put it in the garbage, but Thieves Cleaner works for the toilet. It's just, not as
You know what else works for the toilet? This is going to sound crazy. Thieves dishwasher powder.
That's
what I've been using.
I gotta switch to that. It's just those toilet brushes are just so nasty, and so that's why I like the wand. If they could get like a scentless wand, I would be so happy. I am totally inventing that. Y'all can't patent it. I'm gonna invent a Lysol wand minus the Lysol.
Don't tell anyone until we come out with it.
Yeah, I'm coming out with it right there.
All right. So
for all the Young Living peeps, I will sell it to Young Living. They'll probably come out with it. They come out with everything.
Probably. But don't tell them. We want to come out with it first.
Right.
All right. Anyhow. Okay, so speaking of research, I love this. And granted, this booklet's been around for a little while. So this study's from 2010. But it was published in the Journal of Environmental Health, found that women who used a combination of cleaning products in their homes, speaking of all that cleaning stuff, were up to 110% more likely to develop breast cancer than those who rarely use them. So just think if you never use them, because Thieves Cleaner, we'll talk about a little more, but that can replace every single other cleaner in your house, and then you're never using any of those toxic chemicals that are in the bazillion different cleaning agents that most of us used to use or are still using.
Nicole, I tried the Norwex wand and it just didn't work for me because I don't think it has the tip that falls off. It still is keeping a dirty thing in there. You'll have to talk to me about it, but I was not impressed. Okay, so funny that the next point they make is the toxic chemicals are endocrine disruptors, like we talked about. What does that mean? All of the things that I said without even actually looking at this page in the book or knowing it was next.
You'd think she's been teaching about this for a while.
I know,
huh?
but listen, it says scary stuff. Why do hormones matter? Listen here, in addition to puberty, mood, and fertility, hello, can I get an amen there? I know there's people struggling with that. Balanced hormones affect our overall health from our heart rate to our metabolism to our mental and emotional wellness and sleep quality, like we talked about. There we go. So ditching the toxins is the most important step to your wellness journey.
Absolutely.
This is a great book.
This is a really great book. I really have not taught from it before, but
yeah, I don't even know
really
that
good.
we've both totally read through it all of it.
I skimmed. Guys, this is what we do.
I have this in a class, so I have put up the PowerPoint and taught the class, but this is really cool and it can't be more than a couple bucks. Okay.
Awesome.
All right. So, greenwashing. You want to talk about greenwashing?
Ooh. Yes, I do, because this drives me crazy. I think deception is an awful, awful thing, but so many people and so many businesses are out for the profit, not the people, whereas Young Living has always been more about the people than the profit. And profit came, obviously they are an awesome, awesome, huge business, but people always come first. They will never try to trick you. And so many companies will put, either by the coloring and the pictures on the labels, they make it seem natural. They'll say all natural, but still have icky stuff like, I'm trying to think what's one of the big ones. There are a couple, formaldehyde. Formaldehyde is in stuff. Guys, it's natural, but you don't want it in your stuff. So you have to be careful of that. They'll say no phthalates. But what they won't tell you is that if you turn it around, the second ingredient is sodium lauryl sulfate, which is just as bad or worse than phthalates. So you really, really have to be careful, because they'll put words on there, pictures on there. They'll tell you what's not in there, but they won't point out what is still in there. So that's greenwashing. That's tricking you into paying 3 to 4 times what the stuff that you know is toxic costs, when in reality you're still buying toxic products.
There you go, greenwashing. Way to go, Krishna. Next.
That's because it drives me. It's kind of a thing I'm passionate about.
So you got to get good at step 1, which is label reading. It can be tricky business, but it says, did you know that the European Union has banned more than 1,000 harmful chemicals from personal care products, but the United States has only banned 10 of those?
10.
That's
not
crazy.
1,000. 10. That is crazy. Oh.
There's a monster.
There's a monster. Manoa says there's a monster.
Gotta go to
Toxins. Toxins are monsters.
Yeah.
That's not what he's talking about. He's talking about a toy.
All right, so reading labels, but also learning what are those ingredients, because people will try and hide, big long scary names into just abbreviations in hopes that you don't really know what they are. So do your research, and we have a couple of really great handouts. But really, if there's a fragrance in it, it's not good, because they can take one of 4,000 ingredients and stick it into a fragrance and call it a secret fragrance or a secret trade name, and it can be really, really harmful. So
Yep, that's how a lot of companies get around putting the toxins that are in their products on the label. They call it their own, they can't put it out there because they don't want people to copy them, and that's how they're able to do that.
yeah, so I'm just going to name a couple of these, and then I'll try and find a link or a worksheet or a sway link or something that you guys can actually look into doing the research for what chemicals you want to avoid. So fragrance, definitely would avoid that one. Parabens, that is a popular preservative, and it also is linked to breast cancer and hormone disruptor. Propylene glycol is in your lotions, your sunscreens, your moisturizers, and it can cause organ system toxicity, probably not a good thing. SLS can cause hormone disruption. Again, anytime you hear hormone disruption, you hear infertility problems, you guys, okay?
And SLS stands for sodium lauryl sulfate, and honestly, that is the one that even if they take everything else out on a product, when I turn it over, I almost always find that is still in it. And that's because it's a foaming agent, and us spoiled people really like anything that's cleaning. If it's cleaning our body, if it's cleaning our house, whatever, if it's cleaning our teeth, we want it to foam because we have learned to associate clean with foam. The reality is you should associate foam with poison. So we need to be careful of that, because it's almost always sodium lauryl sulfate that's doing that, and it's in over 90% of any product that has foaming in it. Over 90% of them in America have sodium lauryl sulfate in them.
This is a good list, man. It says petroleum, cancer, skin irritation, hormone disruption, fluoride, neurotoxicity, cancer, thyroid problems. Just again, your thyroid messed up is not a good thing. Oxybenzone, cancer, hormone problems. I mean, seriously.
So we might just put a picture of this
Yeah,
page.
I'll take a picture and just put that up there. That's a good idea.
It is a great chart.
Okay, let's skip to the next part. So they also give you a little list of the things that you can go around and see, okay, what are you spending money on right now in your house? Like in your kitchen, you're buying degreasers, deodorizers, flour, seasonings, laundry detergent, protein bars, pancake mix. So this list is kind of a cool list. Since we're in the kitchen, should we go with this part? Just kind of going through some of it?
Let's look at the kitchen. We know you guys don't want to just look at us. That's why we're here, is to show
you. Want to look at the cute puppies. Some people. What are you eating? A sock. He's got a sock. As long as it's not like, it would have been funny if you would have pulled out some underwear out of his mouth or something like that. That would have been embarrassing. Totally had to think there for a minute. Okay, what I like to do about this is I want to show you the underneath of my cabinets, because people can get really overwhelmed as to where to start and why Thieves Household Cleaner. So I put the Thieves Household Cleaner right up here on my sink, but usually that is the only thing that is under my cabinet. I don't know why there's laundry soap under there. I could have a big open space and I just, throw a bunch of stuff. It actually wouldn't even matter if Frankie started eating it, because it's totally fine. Okay, Thieves Fruit and Veggie Spray laundry soap, which would be in the laundry room. And then the foaming hand soap. Oh, my favorite foaming hand soap is the Luscious Lemon foaming hand soap replacement. And then way back there's some all natural fruit fly killer. So, which I'm sure we have oils for that too. But anyways, one year they were really bad. So, literally I could just empty out my whole cabinet with Thieves Household Cleaner, because it replaces every single cleaner. So you'll see here in my kitchen, I've got my Thieves Household Cleaner, and I use 1 capful of it in here to make an all-purpose cleaner. And then I've got fruit and veggie soak. I don't use this often. Krishna, do you use the fruit and veggie soak often?
Not often, but I use it sometimes. Only when I buy fruits and veggies in bulk.
Right.
Because then you can put them all in one bowl, let them soak briefly. When I say briefly, follow the instructions, because I have done that before. I've put them in there and let them soak too long. And like if you cut up apples and let them soak in for a while, they'll taste very thievesy.
Yes.
So don't do that.
I like the fruit and veggie spray. This is my favorite right here. So
use that
the
a
kids,
lot.
I don't even always wash my apples off when I come home from the store, but the kids know before they eat fruits and veggies, they spray it off, rinse it off, call it good. This is the soft scrub that Krishna is going to show us how to make at the end. My foaming hand soap, again, Young Living, totally natural. Dish soap, totally natural. You can take one of these bottles of dish soap and make it into like 3 or 4 bottles. I think it was maybe Diane Fensky told me how she does that.
I split mine.
How do you,
into 3.
you just do, I don't have enough time, so I just go through 3 bottles,
Yeah,
probably
I
a little
save my
faster.
empty bottles and I split them into thirds, and then I fill it with, I put a little bit of baking soda and then the rest water, and it works great.
Oh, cool. And Nicole says I use my leftover fruit and veggie soak in my plants. Love it. Yeah, post that reel.
Yes, and I've
So
heard
smart.
that the fruit and veggie soak, a phenomenal degreaser. Like,
Oh, there
better
you
than
go.
Just the spray by itself it'll degrease like anything. So that's another good thing.
Cool. Okay, so then in the kitchen, we also, I have out, again, Young Living has food too. They've got pancake and waffle mix. They've got spaghetti, just some of the things that I purchased there. And I'm showing you why I purchased these kinds of things, you guys. I know I still have Christmas decorations. It's okay. It's snowing out today. There's a snowman. It works. I'm going to tell you at the end why I do purchase everything through Young Living, because I like to get my stuff free. And the more I shop through Young Living, they're one of the only companies that give me cash back for my stuff besides Kohl's. And that's where I buy my Kohl's. Just drop it. Okay, so we've got vitamins, my Sleek Shakes, Balance Complete, my favorite Vitality Drops, the kids' vitamins, CBD oil back there, all of the things that we use. That's nothing. Actually, my whole pantry, which is one of the doors we're not going to go in, is like I literally have 3 shelves full of vitamins. Good oils to flavor water are in there. My diffuser. So that's my kitchen, you guys. There's not Dawn dish soap. There's not... For my dishwasher, I think the Young Living stuff is out of stock, so I just take 1 cap full of this. I add 1 5 ml bottle of lemon to each little household cleaner, and it is going to make your dishes more sparkly. I was going to show you, I had just washed a load with Thieves Household Cleaner, but then my kids unloaded the dishwasher. Sorry. You don't get to see that it worked out with sparkly, with sparkly glasses. So... that is what else am I forgetting in the kitchen, Krishna?
Well, you talked about the food kind of. We have protein bars, we have granola, we have so many food items even. And food is a great place to get rid of a lot of the toxic stuff. Stain treatment. You can make your own stain treatment with the Thieves Cleaner. I don't know if that's what they're referring to. Is there something else we would have?
No, it's a make your own. I think I have a recipe in the laundry room.
Sweetener, Angela mentioned the agave. I think you've hit everything.
Good deal. The thing on my fridge, Kelly, that was a promo that when I helped 5 people get into Young Living, one of their Help 5 months, it was actually, to be honest, I'm going to take it. I'm going to see if it'll stick to my washer somewhere because I've been wanting my washer oils. We're going to go into the laundry room, you guys. You can see I've even got my household sanitizer when people walk in. All right, laundry room. Thieves products all the way. There's got to be a way this will stick on here. Darn, we'll poop. All right, it didn't work how I wanted it, friends. Okay, so we've got this was in the Christmas catalog. I don't know if you can still get it, but they do say you can make a natural linen spray, and there's a little cute recipe. And then fabric softener. I'm not joking when I say even my toothbrush is Young Living branded because I love this company. Thieves Household Cleaner. If I'm out of laundry soap, I just use a cap full of this. Their laundry soap works good too, and you literally use 1/8 of a cap full.
Tiny bit. It lasts a long time.
Like my socks just hiding in there. And then you'll see in here I've got dryer balls and I've got baby wipes. So I use these as dryer sheets, or I use dryer balls with oils on them. So.
And guys, dryer sheets are one of the most toxic, not to mention potentially fire-causing things in your house. So you do want to find a way to get rid of those for sure.
Yeah. You can just leave that in here. All right, we're going to go into the bathroom and I'll show you how I detox my bathroom. In my house, you guys, my husband built it, but it's still in a process of building. So if you're like, that looks like an unfinished house, there are some things you might see that's unfinished. Okay. So in this bathroom, I have all the different hand soaps that I love. You can see some of the Young Living products last forever. This is like even an old label. Winter Nights lotion came out this year. Here's the perfume I made of my own. Got these cute little glass bottles on Amazon. Another reason I love Young Living, because there's so much DIY kind of stuff. What do you think your favorite hand lotion is?
I use the lavender the most probably, but I do really like the smell of Sensation.
Yeah, I like Sensation. I think Genesis might be my favorite. The Kid Sense is really good if you have any kind of skin irritation kind of things going on. With staying compliant, the Kid Sense is a really great one. And then the baby line too. You'll see in my bathroom where Manoa actually takes a shower, I have all this set up too, but baby lotion is really good and it's very, very mild as far as the smell. Best diaper rash cream ever. Love the baby oil. And then we've even got sunscreen, insect repellent, after sun spray, which if you get sunburn, the after sun spray, this is the Lava Mint cooling mist, which is good too, but the after sun spray is it's a miracle worker, I tell you. And then I have a diffuser in every room in my house. They're not all on right now, but see again, Thieves foaming hand soap. I buy one Thieves foaming hand soap and I make 3 bottles out of it. I think that it works better, it feel a better consistency. So again, all this stuff is cost effective. Plus you saw that foaming hand soap refill container. You're only filling up the Thieves hand soap to right here and the rest water. And then it's in a foaming bottle. You can buy these off of Amazon. Just always keep all your old bottles because you can really make a lot of other products. I totally just threw all my Christmas decorations that were up still in my house in there. I was like, oh my gosh, I still have Christmas decorations all over the place. I like Christmas. It's all good. I did try and take some of them down, but
Wonderful thing.
Anyways, so that is that bathroom. And then I think we can probably pop in Manoa's room for a just to show you how even in the kids' room, we are using essential oils and things, right? So Manoa's got his, is this not the cutest bunk bed? Okay, side note.
I love that bunk
Got
bed.
that on Amazon, for real.
So cute.
All right, he sleeps with Feather the Owl, which if you touch his little, this is my favorite diffuser. You can turn different lights on. She's like a little, it's so cute, right? And then in the back, this diffuser, it also has a really good out mist. I don't think you can, I might have turned the mist off. Yeah, I turned the mist off. There you go, it's gonna start again. Trying to find the music here.
Yeah, it makes sleep sounds.
Yeah, so that's
I love that
nature. That's ocean. I don't know if y'all can really hear that or not. There is piano music. It's my favorite. There's 5 different of them. Anyways, he's got his oils, so he uses a lot of Peace and Calming and Gentle Baby, Roman Chamomile. He's not really using myrtle and geranium right now. He had some skin things going on we were using geranium for, but all of the kids have diffusers in their room and they have their set of oils that they like to use. Most of the kids like Rutavala, Tranquil, Peace and Calming, Stress Away, Dreamcatcher. And so they all just have their own little set of oils. They all got Snowy the Owl diffusers. The other ones have the white Snowy the Owl that comes with stickers. But it's nice to know that they're getting a good night's sleep. So, and then there's something that you find in there, I'm going to walk you guys into my bathroom. Hopefully the closet doors are still shut. Oh, look it. Anybody want a Nordic tread climber? Because I got one for sale. Just kidding. I mean, I'm not kidding. But anyways, so nightstands, we've got diffuser going with Stress Away in orange right now. We have this book I've been diving a lot into. It's Releasing Emotional Patterns with Essential Oils. You know, I can wake up in the morning and look up a mood and that I'm feeling, and then it will tell me an oil to use, and it'll tell me a positive affirmation, which is really important, right? So if I'm feeling pain, right? The other side is I'm vibrant. a way out is I'm alive, oil is pan away, and it even tells you where to put it, right? If I'm paranoid, the other side is surrender. A lot of my emotions, the other side is surrender. I am trusting, and it tells you what oils to use, and it's really cool. Anyways, my sleep oils that are not in here for some reason right now are Tranquil, Peace, and Calming, and Rutavala. And those are amazing. And then the cool thing is if on the other side you have like a daytime blend, so like Aaron could either diffuse his own nighttime oils, or he could have the joy and orange oils and citrus and stuff for the morning time. When he's really on top of things, he will do that. So then I wake up to morning time diffusing oils, and then
he wakes up to a happy wife.
And then there's all the Lucy Libido oils and some Ortho Sport and Sensation, of course, over on Aaron's nightstand there. But we're not getting into the Lucy Libido class.
That's a whole different class.
That is a whole different class.
We did that one in February.
Yeah. So, okay, and again, bathrooms. We're talking personal care products. So, again, I love the diffusers in all of the rooms. Face washes. I go with Young Living. So the Bloom product is a really great line, or Orange Blossom face wash is really nice. There is even a hair oil, so I don't need to put toxic stuff on my head, which is close to my brain.
This is my favorite right here.
Yeah, satin mint facial scrub. Love me some of that too.
It'll wake you up in the morning. Like, I seriously have been thinking about switching to using this as my face cleanser because it just smells so wonderful. I used to only use it like once a week. Lately, I've been using it almost every time.
My favorite is the CBD Beauty Boost. Love this stuff, you guys. And then there's the makeup too. I mean, there's toothpaste, deodorant. I was gonna actually save the mirror cleaning. See, Thieves Household Cleaner, maybe I'll do that in a second. Thieves Household Cleaner cleans the mirrors, right? Don't need Windex. And it makes so many bottles. And then I use the baby wipes as makeup remover wipes. Love the acne treatment. I think one of the best acne treatments out there. And then my makeup too. I've got a whole thing full of all of the makeup that there is. And Aaron, he's got toothpaste, the Valor deodorant. They've got beard oil, right? They've got my Rutavalas in here. We've got a Digize in all of the bathrooms. And then you can see for the bathtub, there's the Himalayan sea salt scrub. There's the satin mint foot scrub. The Dragon Time bath and shower gel is one of my favorites.
That's what I need to get.
Even Manoa takes, he uses this bathtub. So all of the seedlings products are in there. So that's a lucky kid right there to take a bath and watch Mickey Mouse. You see his toys are in there.
Taking a bath in a swimming pool for him.
Trying not to make y'all dizzy. But even the shower products. We use Young Living for everything. So Aaron's got the 3-in-1 men's wash, and you can dilute that down too, but we're kind of lazy and we just go for it. But shower gels, again, you can dilute them all down. And in the kids' bathrooms, I actually will put the foaming bottles so they don't use them, and I just fill the foaming bottles like this much up and the rest with water so they don't go through it so much. But my two favorite hair care products are the Lavender Mint shampoo and conditioner, and then the Copaiba Vanilla. This conditioner feels the most like conditioner to me, and sometimes I mix the two of these conditioners. And then Frankie's got his animal scent shampoo in here too, so we found this is the best place to wash the dog off.
Steamers.
Yeah, shower steamers. We also like Palo Santo. Put a couple drops on the ground or in the bathtub, and Palo Santo's a really refreshing one too. So, that's the bathroom and some of the products that we use every day. And so the reason, you guys, that I do buy all of this stuff through Young Living, like people are like, everything in your house is Young Living. Yeah, it is Young Living because I like to get free stuff. And so Young Living does give, I don't know if you want to find what next we should go over. Young Living does give up to 25% back in Young Living cash back for shopping through them. And so I know that if I shop through Young Living, I'm going to be getting a whole lot of money back. I mean, think about the money that you spend. I mean, I didn't even go into all of the supplements we take, the Ninja Zing, when that's out of stock right now. But I mean, we all take vitamin D, vitamin C, a multivitamin, a probiotic every single day. And so even if I just ordered that stuff, my cleaner, my makeup, my toothpaste, all the stuff I just showed you, like, even going to Walmart, you're going to be spending like $300. If you're my size family, you're definitely spending $300 on all your cleaners, your personal care products, and that kind of stuff every month. And so we shop through Young Living, and then we get $75 back, if I'm doing the math right, every single month, because we're up to that 25% level. And then on top of that, Young Living, I know I'm preaching to the choir, but Young Living will reward you with all of the promo items. So this month, it's Root of Aloe, which I use every night. We all use every night for sleep to stop our racing thoughts and fall asleep fast. Copaiba is a free one. What are some of the other free ones? I'm having a moment here that I can't think.
So am I.
The roller, right? The crystal roller, maybe, or was that last month?
Yes, I saw that. No, I think that's this month.
There's a couple really good, like the next best oils that you should use are free this month, like $250 in free oils, plus $75 in Young Living cashback, just for buying things that we use throughout our house. Like, I can't even think of a better company. And then they have the opportunity, when you have your own shop club, like I do, right? We all do if you're a Young Living member, you can share that with other people, because Young Living doesn't pay advertisers, they pay us, right? And so if I share my shop club referral link with you, and you shop through Young Living, then instead of an advertising company making millions, we get bonus sharing checks. So for me, blessing you with really awesome products, you're blessing me with a bonus sharing check. And I so appreciate, I think shopping small is huge. And people are looking to support other people. So you get good products, you get toxic chemical free products, you get a whole crap ton of free stuff, and you get the peace of mind that you're doing things that are safe for your family and your children. So it's like a win-win-win-win-win situation.
Yeah, and that's by far my biggest reason for wanting everything in my house Young Living is I'm a busy person, and I don't have time to do all the research to check on any other company that I might be able to trust, but I don't really know. I know 100% for certain that with Young Living, I don't have to worry about there being anything that could possibly be toxic to me in it. And so it's much easier to just get everything that I already know and trust and replace all the stuff that I don't. And because with that greenwashing, you already saw how passionate I am about that. I just am too paranoid to just trust any old thing that says it's okay for me.
Yeah, Idaho, thank you, Krishna. Idaho Grand Fir, that's a really good one for occasional aches and pains. Clary Sage is like a really good hormone one. These are the freebies Nicole posted right there.
Oh, thanks, Nicole.
Clary Sage, like put it over your lower abdomen, over your ovaries every single month. I mean, really balances hormones there, okay? Clary Sage is really good for helping your body increase its estrogen. I think I'm saying that right. I don't have the Lucy Libido hormone book, but an estrogen is a really important thing. When you have low estrogen, you got dry everything, and that's never a fun thing, okay?
Yeah, and Nicole mentioned Seed to Seal, which actually is also in this book. We didn't talk too much about it, but absolutely Young Living from the beginning to the end, from the seeds that they plant to the testing that they do to the labeling and sending it out. They make sure that it's top notch and that we're only getting the best of the best.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so not sure what time it is, but let's get into making this DIY Thieves Soft Scrub.
Ooh, perfect timing.
So Monday night, here, I'll look at the book while you explain this.
Which the recipe, or a version of this recipe, is actually in this book. I didn't know that till just now.
Oh, cool. Every Monday night we do testimony calls. So if you want to hear like how other people are like thriving with non-toxic or toxic chemical-free lifestyles, it's a great call to hop on and just see. They might not be talking about something that will work for you that week, and then just hop off and hop on the next one, right? Because you're gonna have all different stuff. So.
All right, so the recipe I usually go by would make way more than we actually need. It would say, I've divided it in a third. Like I'm making a third of the actual recipe I usually use, but there is a recipe, like I said, in here. So for this recipe, I'm using 1 cup, but I'm using a 1/4 cup thing, so you'll see me measure for 1 cup of baking soda. I'll try to go as fast as I can.
Yeah, Nicole said never thought to diffuse Clary Sage. What did we diffuse one of those classes? It was Clary Sage.
Oh yeah, when we did the Lucy
Yeah, and
Libido,
I was like, this does not sound good.
But it really was.
Clary sage, probably orange.
I mean, we did put orange in it, but there was something else too.
Stress away? Or lavender? Something that
Might
did
have
not sound good, and I
lavender.
was like, this smells really good. But while you're doing that, I'm just gonna say this. The other thing, if you're wanting good hormone support or good mood support, PD 80/20. It is a supplement. It has changed my life. It rocks my world. It makes me feel like I can cope. It makes me mom a little better and yell a lot less. Like, just being real about that, okay? So if you need to talk to somebody about those things I just mentioned, talk to me. I'm just real with y'all.
All right, and then of course our thieves cleaner. So we just need a 1/4 cup of that in here. And then vinegar is a great natural cleaning agent as well. So it's in quite a few of our DIYs, but with this you really just need a touch. Like for the 3 times this amount, and it foams, which is kind of fun. For the 3 times this amount, you only need a tablespoon. So I probably just overdid it a little bit, but that's okay. All right, and then we add lemon, because lemon is also a fantastic cleaner and gets anything sticky off. So it's very helpful with our soft scrub. 1, 2, 3.
You guys, I'm reading here. It says on average, toxic laundry detergent products emit 17 toxins that go unlisted on labels. That's crazy, right? And it says causing problems such as skin irritations, neurological damage, and cancer, right? What baby steps can we make to just ensure that we don't have to put our loved ones and our pets, even thinking about the stuff you're using in your dishwasher, you eat off of those plates, right? Like, I never thought of that before getting into essential oils, because I didn't. Like, I just was like, well, this is what I grew up with. We just use whatever we want to use, and we buy it at the store, and it's Tide, and it's Dawn dish soap, and it's like all these other things. But I never was educated to look into the things that might be harming the people that I love the most, right? And so that's why we share, because we care, right? It's like the first class we used to do, share because you care.
Yep. Sharing is caring.
Sharing is caring. That's why we share.
It really is, and it really is important. And people do have to make their own decisions. All we can do is educate them, but what we do want is for people to be making educated decisions and not just blowing it off without knowing what they're doing to themselves and to the people they love who are around them. So this is done. That's all there is to it. So it was, to go back again, cutting it in thirds. It's 1 cup of baking soda, 1/4 cup of thieves cleaner, 10 drops of lemon, and a splash of vinegar, and that's it. And then you mix it up. Now, this is pretty thick. This is how I usually use mine, is more of a paste, but you can add water if you like it a little thinner and more squeezable or pourable, depending on what bottle you're using. I just put mine in a glass jar, and I use it in my stainless steel sink almost every day. I've used it to get the bright blue from some minerals that are in my water out of my shower. Some of you have seen that video. So it'll take just about everything off that you don't want there. It's really amazing.
Yeah, she's done some good before and after pictures for that too. So somebody commented, I use Melaleuca, and I don't know a lot about other companies, nor do I care to get involved. But I do know I did have a friend that told me, because she loves some of their products that are natural, she had said some of their products do still have fragrance and sodium lauryl salt. I think it was sodium lauryl sulfate. I don't know about that for sure, but they are labeled fragrance, and that's where your problem is, because it's those fragrances that are endocrine disruptors, which are hormone disruptors, which can cause fertility problems, okay? So you have to do your research. You have to really look into the company that you're using and the products that you're using. And again, I am not here to bash any other companies. I only vouch for Young Living and the products and the ingredients that are in Young Living. And so that's where my heart is and my passion is. But you always have to do your research. Even if you're thinking about getting into Young Living, do your research, right? But your health is an investment, guys. You have to make sure, though, you're not just going crazy. Like Christian said, it's baby steps, right? So you don't go buy 1,000 oils that aren't in your budget, right? Instead, you buy things you're already buying from the drugstore or the grocery store, and you find safer alternatives with Young Living products. And then you take all your Young Living cash back that you're gonna earn and you splurge on your lip gloss or your lipstick or really good makeup or those essential oils that you wanna try. Or maybe you just stock up on essential oils through all the freebies that they send you every month. I don't buy oils. This is my little oil shelf over here. I'm going to show you my little oil shelf with all the freebies. I have one in my office that is like, I should show you my office because then you can know like I'm a real person that just has a really messy office. Okay. That all of those were free. I didn't buy any of those. And I have like 10 times that from what I've accumulated in the last 8 years, and oils last forever. So don't like get into Young Living to just buy like $1 bazillion worth of oils and then your husband gets all stressed out or your significant other gets all stressed out because you spent all these money on oils. I promise you'll earn them for free. The only oils that I buy monthly are going to be the ones that I use for my emotions. Because if y'all know my story, you know that, 15 years ago, I was on like all of the stuff for all of the depression and the anxiety and all that kind of stuff, as far as being on a lot of medication. And I'm just happy to say I'm not now. Like, not at all. And that's all I'm going to say about that. But you got anything to wrap up, Krishna?
Now I feel like I keep going back to the same things because there are things I'm super passionate about. But yeah, absolutely. As far as the oils, just the ones that you need on a regular basis, and you'll figure out what those are. That's different for everyone. But yeah, it's so much more about your regular products that you're using already, but just switching to non-toxic versions of those. And like we talked about, it's really key because a lot of people are like, yeah, but I don't usually spend that much on dish soap. Well, again, keep in mind that you can dilute, and keep in mind that if there's anything you're going to invest money into, your health and your family's health is worth it. For sure.
Yep, absolutely. So if you want more information, we do have a really rockin' Facebook group we can add you in where you can look around. We have oils for pets. We have education on oils in children. We have education on like everything, oils and hormones, oils and intimacy, tons of stuff in our private Facebook group that is for our team. We'd love to let you have a peek of it and look around. And if there's anything we can do, let us know. Whoever shared this class with you, make sure you go back to them and give them feedback. Like, hey, this was really cool. Hey, I want to try this. Whatever it is, because they thought of you because they're trying to bless you because they've had good results with whatever they're using. So go back to them. It's really important not to just go to youngliving.com and not to go to Amazon for the love. Please do not go to Amazon.
Don't do that.
It's not the same. You can still get like things that look like Young Living products, but they're not really. Go back to the person that came to you and ask them for their shop club referral number, okay? Because everybody has one. That's the cool thing too. You just start using these products and then you don't realize you have the ability to share with people and then get these bonuses. So, I don't know. I used to work as a nurse. 3 years into using Young Living products, I tripled my nursing income. Now I'm able to stay at home with my kids. It's amazing. I haven't missed a step of watching Manoa grow, and it's been really, really awesome. Whereas before, I missed all my kids' firsts, right? So this is amazing. There is an opportunity there if you are looking for working from home, and a lot of people did fall into this accidental opportunity just by finding products that we absolutely love. And that's what's cool.
Being passionate about helping other people do the same. Mm-hmm. It really is so important.
One of our new members sent me a before and after picture of something that she's struggling with, and she started using Young Living. And like literally all the time, every time that happens, it brings tears to my eyes thinking, you know what? Like I shared this with somebody and had a part in this awesome before and after picture, and that's priceless. I mean, it really is amazing. So thanks for tuning in. Tag somebody that you think could benefit this. Share this on somebody's page. Share this on your own page. We appreciate it, and we will make sure that you get put into the drawing for $25 in Young Living product credit. And I'm going to keep this up for a while. I'll probably go ahead and draw tomorrow on Tuesday, but don't you worry, Erin, if you're watching, I will be drawing by tomorrow. Otherwise, just send me a message and be like, don't forget to draw, okay?
That way we give people a little more time to share and let other people have a chance to watch that just weren't able to tonight. And we aren't great at thinking ahead, so before we hang on, or before we click end, I just want to mention that next week Next week, we talked about those bonuses that you can get and how life transforming that can be also. So we're going to talk more about that next week. So think who in your life would benefit from that. Whether it's you or other people you know that would benefit from a little more income or a lot more income, because we want to help people see how that can happen as well.
So what are we doing? 6 p.m. We're going to do the class in Toma at 6 p.m.?
Sure.
Is that what we do for this one?
Sure, we'll stick with Toma. We do want to kind of branch out and try and hit other areas in case, so that people who don't live in the Toma area can get some of this great information too. So we'll probably do some of these in Boston, but yeah, let's stick with Toma for next week.
Okay, and then 7 p.m. we'll be virtual on Facebook and somehow probably sharing this to Instagram and YouTube and all those places, so y'all can see it. Where if you don't like me on Facebook, I'll show up somewhere else for you. I will, I promise. But we're just here to share our passion. So thanks for hanging out and joining us. You guys have a really awesome, thank you, Nicole, for letting us know that. Have a really awesome day. And then don't forget, the Pamper Party, the last Monday of the month, is going to be at my house, because the setup is, we need a house and to pre-set up. It takes like the day to set up all the little stations and people's little spa areas and stuff like that. So on the 29th, Monday, you have to pre-register. It is $10 for all the supplies that you use and get and all that kind of stuff. So send me a message if you're coming to that, okay? All right.
Plus, who wouldn't want to come and see Frankie in person? I was looking to see if he was around somewhere, but
no, come hang out.
I don't know where he went.
We'll probably have some wine, probably have some snacks, because that's how we roll. It'll be a good time.
You know, you're really making me more and more sad that I won't be here.
Cancel your trip.
I do think that would go over well.
Just kidding. All right, have a good night, guys.
Bye.
Don't forget to hop on to the testimony call if you can.